Hey, we're back here now on Something in General. Thanks again for joining us. You just saw us over at the juice store, as I like to call it. Other people like to call it Robex. And before that, we were just sitting down with Sodexo people who were great, and they really do try really hard to bring students a lot of options here on campus. Right now, though, we have a very special treat. Miss Becky Krause, a senior here at Fairfield, is going to help us make some pudding and kind of walk us through it. Becky, what are we doing today exactly?
Well, today we've got some lovely chocolate fudge pudding, which we're going to make together, and then we'll hopefully get to eat some.
Gotcha. All right, sounds good to me. I like the eating part. So what are we going to use? Let's talk about this here. What's happening here? We got...
This is probably a medium-sized bowl, I'd say.
Okay.
With a spatula spoon, both blue. The
There.
color, I mean, you could pick any color,
It could
really.
be any color. That's
Yeah.
important to note, people. It doesn't have to be blue.
No.
It can be any color.
Be
That's
any
good.
color. So our first step would be opening this little package.
Okay.
And you don't even need a scissor. You could just, rip it.
If you're working out like Becky is.
If you don't have all like supplies, like a wonderful kitchen set. And you just, first step, you pour it in.
Into the bowl.
Into the bowl.
Okay.
Try not to inhale so much.
Yeah.
But if you do, it will just get digested. So.
All right, so here we are with our nice bowl of chocolate. Great.
Yeah, I hope you like chocolate.
I do. I love chocolate. What's our next step?
Our next step would be take 2 cups of milk.
Now, should the milk be warm or cold?
Probably a little colder than it is, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Now, you could use whole milk, 1%, 2%. I suggest 2%.
And I suggest cold milk because I think we're going to find out the hard way what happens when you use warm milk.
Okay, 2 cups.
2 cups.
So we're gonna pour it in.
Shaking here.
I suppose I'm
Calm
a little
down.
nervous.
So that's
1.
1 cup. Ready for this?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost, yeah,
That's
it looks like a little volcano.
Spill some all over
All right,
me.
now you hold the cup and I'll pour.
Okay. I was you.
Okay. Stop! Whoa! There you go. Okay.
All right, can I see this real quick?
Yeah.
You can pour.
Okay. Now, okay, we're gonna keep this right here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna mix it.
How long do we have to mix it for?
Probably 2 minutes. And probably, I mean 2 minutes.
By probably, you mean actually.
Yeah.
So, number 1, beat pudding. What does it mean to beat the pudding?
Basically, it means just, stir it. Stir it. And I like to get all my anger out when I do it. After a hard week, the one thing that relaxes me the most, Steve, the one thing that relaxes me the most is making pudding.
Beating pudding
And
mix.
you just look at this. You just
Now, who do you visualize? What do you visualize when you're doing this?
this guy who works at CVS. he always charges me extra, so I just vision him and I'm like, ah.
So this one's for you, CVS guy. Look out. She's beating this pudding, and it looks pretty dangerous. And I had way too much milk now.
Yeah.
All right, so it says pour 2 cups of cold oh, I thought it's cold fat milk, but it's cold fat-free milk. So not the fat milk. And then in a bowl with a wire whisk.
I mean, these directions are arbitrary. Who has that stuff?
Most kitchens.
So at this point, I'd say we're at a minute, but if you could, it's starting to congeal.
Yeah, I don't think we should be able to drink this yet. Oh, we don't even drink it. It shouldn't be this liquidy. Careful.
You're lefty?
I am a lefty. I have a special technique where I go like this and then beat it.
Because
that's what the directions
lefties
say.
always very intrigue me a lot.
Why?
I don't know. When I see someone's a lefty, I'm immediately like, ooh, who's that
I'm not
person?
doing well. You're the pro.
All right.
Well, while you're doing that, let's talk about this second step. Pour at once into individual serving dishes.
Yeah. Immediately after you realize it's done, you have to pour it once.
What happens if you don't pour it all at once?
You have to throw it out.
Start over.
Yeah.
And it says pudding will be soft set and ready to eat in 5 minutes. What? So we have to wait another 5 minutes after we pour it?
I think it's pretty much ready to be.
Should we just pour it now?
Let's just pour it.
All right. Are these our cups we're using?
Apparently, I
So
think
we
they
have
are.
to pour it all at once. I don't know what that means exactly.
At once, Steve.
But,
You're wasting too much time.
But wait, do we need to do all 8 cups?
All 8 cups. You need exactly 8 cups. And also you need doilies. Those are, you have to have those.
All right, so I have to pour it all at once.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Just get on there. Just pour them all. There you go.
Hurry, faster! Faster! Quick, there's more! Faster.
That person's not getting too much.
We need to hurry. It has to be done all at once.
And scene.
Scene?
I'm gonna just try some.
This is enough, right? We got enough out?
I'm pretty sure we could have enough
I hope
for
this is
everyone.
safe to eat at this point.
Now at this point, the climate
I'm gonna
should
put the bowl
take
down.
control.
You don't need the bowl anymore, right?
I mean, no.
Okay.
No, we don't. It's funny how there's no napkins up here.
There's these doilies.
Like I said, always use a doily.
doilies.
Can we share one? Because that one is already
These
dirty.
are actually, it's just, these are fancy napkins. We pay a lot for these doilies. Sorry. So our pudding here is this the congealing stage? What's happening here? Talk us through this.
Well, the climate, I say, is about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It should probably mix with the chocolate pudding
Yeah.
and form it into actual pudding rather than
What
a
should
thick
be-
milkshake.
Gotcha. So what should we be noticing here?
If we notice the light shining directly on them,
Which it is, luckily.
which is funny, and it's starting to get thicker.
It is.
So everyone, when
Okay.
you make your pudding, remember, I mean, usually you could either like walk away and come back if you don't like to like watch it, or you could just like watch it.
Stare at it.
Yeah, I like to, sometimes I like to get on level with it to make me feel more close to the pudding, you
Right
know?
now, at this point, are you still thinking about the CVS guy, or how's that going?
At this point, the CVS guy has gone from my head because I don't like to hold grudges.
Okay. Gotcha. Now, Becky, you're a senior. What are you doing next year besides making pudding?
I was actually telling everyone before that my father is a traveling salesman. And
Wait, like door to door, or like, hey, come buy this new vacuum cleaner, please.
well, he kind of does both.
Oh, he sells vacuums?
It's so weird. How'd you know that? Those psychic classes are paying off.
I know, seriously. I don't know. I looked at you, Becky, and I was like, her dad must sell vacuum cleaners on the road.
Actually, I do love a good vacuum cleaner. But so next year, he asked me
Sorry,
to work.
this milk
My
is just
father,
warm.
yeah, my father asked me to work for him and join the business. Join
Join the business?
The family business. My sister has joined the family business already, but I decided that I might stray away from the traveling sales lady and move more maybe a production job in New York City.
Oh, they seem kind of related, because I'm sure your first couple years, you'll basically be vacuuming and sweeping sets.
That's exactly how I convinced my father. That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, though.
Yeah.
So, all right, how are we doing now on this? How do we know when it's done?
Well, usually my instinct tells me what's done. And
Your motherly pudding instinct tells you.
yeah,
Gotcha.
so I think we should maybe go ahead and try some.
Okay. Now, we don't have to eat it. Hold on. We don't have to eat it all at once, too, right?
I mean,
There's no directions on actually eating it. It just says makes four servings. We have 8.
we have 8 servings.
Hold on.
Oh, this is how we know it's ready. It's ready. It's not
All right.
moving.
I think we should probably take the bigger cup. So
All right,
you
here
can
you
have
go.
this one.
Let's trade.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then,
Thanks.
hold on. And then if you want to grab. All right. Ready? Okay. So, any advice before I do this? Any advice?
No.
Just
Just go for
scoop
it.
it. All right. Here we go. This does not look healthy. If I die, So good.
Wow, man. This has got to be the best
That's
pudding I've ever had.
That is the best pudding, and unfortunately, we're running out of time here. So I just want to say, Becky Krause, thank you so much for all
you.
this. And I also want to thank our other guests from Sodexo, Chris Bosey and Dave Herbert. They were great guys, and they were trying really hard up there in the Borough Camp Center. That's it for this episode of Something in General. My name is Steve Botori. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Hopefully you'll bring pudding.